Proud of the way our kids responded and fought the whole game and won the fourth quarter game. Feel like if it was in the fourth quarter, anything can happen, and you know, we were right there.
Yeah, first thing I see when I'm going to look at the game, you know, coming up short with no points, you guys get the red zone the first drive. You know, in terms of in hindsight, did you think about that at all? I mean, when you're kind of in the game in the fourth quarter, you go in 2 scores. You kind of said this week that if you can keep it 1 and 2 score game going in the fourth,
yeah,
I feel like you'll have chances.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, what it come down to.
You know, then they go up first of all on the touchdown play. Matukewicz just a great kind of highlight reel catch. What did you see from him in the first half?
I think that was a really good ball and a really good catch. I mean, that's that team. They have just exceptional players. Proud of our defense because we were right there every single play. You know, a couple of their players were able to make some plays, but for the most part, just I think any defense in this whole league would take what we did.
I know you want to probably go back and look at film, but what did you see on the kick that was called back? San Diego kickoff return?
I certainly, you know, we'll see it. I asked them what they saw. You know, we were double teaming the guy. They were on the ground already. And then he called it after the fact. So he said he saw one of our players pull him and hold him. So obviously, if that's the case, we'll coach it. And, that was certainly a big turning point.
You talked about response. I know Jesse threw that pick. She has got the ball right back. In terms of response, that was big.
Yeah, I think our defense did that. I mean, they really did. They were in some tough situations, but they kept responding. They never changed, and that's my message to the team. You know, we have a thing called no BCDs, no blame, complain, or defend. You know, and you just got to respond. Like you can't do anything about the penalties. You can't do anything about the last play. You don't respond to the next play. And for the most part, I was proud of the way our team did.
You see my field position struggles were just kind of what negated you guys in the second quarter there. Yeah. That was a challenge just to get there against their defense, and you started one drive with 1.
Yeah.
You know, how big of a factor was that?
I was huge in the second quarter. They were on a short field the whole time, and defensively to be able to hold them to a field goal once was really pretty good. And so weren't able to establish the run game like you want. You know, cause some of those field position issues that we had.
All in all, though, that defensive effort in the second half, what do you take away from that?
You know, I just think the resiliency of our kids and coaches kept coaching. You know, we're down 17-0, number 2 team in the country, and you think, well, are we going to respond or not? And they did. They really did come out and did a nice job.
You get obviously 2 stops there to start the play, and then you talking about the call on 4th down for the fake punt that ultimately set up the 49-yard touchdown.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was the deal all along. We knew we were going to have to try to, you know, create some plays depending on how it was, and it was really well executed by our punt team. And Roper was right at the down marker and kind of was be your own blocker there, BYOB, and got the first down.
Then, I mean, it seemed like it kind of sprung you guys a little bit. You guys have tried to take punt before too this year, haven't you? Yeah. It seemed like it did kind of spark you and gave the offense a little bit of
momentum come, and then you know, we knew we could make some plays in the secondary, and we hadn't been able to up until that point. And we finally got one loose, and Jesse did a good job, and Christian did an outstanding job.
It seemed like, and I talked with the guys earlier, ultimately this game really did come down to sort of that battle at the line of scrimmage, and it seemed like it just disrupted the offense in a unique way. I mean, there's some issues with the snap. What happened there?
Just poor communication.
Just in overall, coach, it seemed like, you know, it kind of peaked at that moment there after the punt. I don't know what exactly happened on the field. I'm sure you'll look at it on tape, but you got really chippy. I know the benches kind of cleared. Just this game in general, though, it seemed like it was getting real chippy.
Yeah, it was more than chippy. I don't know what you call it, but you know, I don't think we're going on vacation anytime soon with Jacksonville State's coaching staff. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, they come in and they their style is kind of an intimidation style, and I told our players, you will not be intimidated by this team. You don't take anything. You don't do anything that should cause a flag or anything, but you don't back down. You're not going to intimidate us out here, and they didn't. And you know, they had a lot of penalties that were, you know, pretty embarrassing. And so, you know, it's just one of those games that we're starting to get away from us a little bit. I'm just glad that nothing really bad happened.
And it wasn't. I mean, you had 2 personal fouls, I know, on one consecutively. It's more seemed like an effort thing rather than it being chippy. And then you
I think the officials thought they were losing control, so all of a sudden they're going to call anything, and then all of a sudden we get a 30-yard penalty.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. That's the way I saw it. And, but the response, I mean, you guys blocked the field goal. How big was that?
Huge, huge. Because that just give you life in the 2-score game, and that was huge by, I think it was Fernando that Wiggum that blocked it, did a great job, and then our offense come out and responded there.
Now, how about the battle just running the ball today? I mean, it was just a war there.
I mean, those 2 tailbacks are SEC starters. I mean, we don't have they look like. But our defense responded. Our defensive front didn't get pushed back, and I think our linebackers did a good job of tackling, and just a real nice performance again by our defense.
I talked to Chad, and there was an issue against CTU about containment, and they did. What do you think about the way they contained?
Yeah, very good job. You know, when those quarterbacks got out there, we were able to get them hemmed up a little bit.
It seemed like them defensively, their pressure that they put on Jesse, you know, really dictated his numbers. Talk about the battle there.
Well, they stopped the run, and then they have guys that will be playing on Sunday at defensive end. And we don't have guys playing on Sunday that block them. And they were just really, really good. They got you in those situations. That was, you know, that's unfortunate. We weren't able to establish the run game more and get our play action pass going a little bit, because that's who we are. You know, if we're just going to drop back there and throw like that, that's just not really how we're built.
You get down, you get the score, you get the touchdown, or you get the field goal, but you guys kind of give yourselves a chance at the onside. What happened to that onside? Did you see?
They said he caught it and was on a knee, so it was dead.
I think what Coach Martin saw.
I think a lot of other guys saw something different, but you know, that's the thing, that at this level you wish you had instant replay, because even a catch and some of these other things, let's just get it right. And I know they just voted that, so that'll actually go into effect, I believe, next year, and this level needs it, because you just, you know, that may be the case, but let's find out and make sure, you know. And I think even officials, they want that too, because they're human and it happens so fast. But the question mark is, did he bobble it and then it come out? You gotta have it caught the ball before that, because if that was a receiver that did that, that's incomplete.
Yeah. You know, my last question for you, Coach, is just, you know, moving forward, it's a loss, but you talk about closing the gap against the top tier teams in this league. You know, this is a 7-point game. Is there something you take away from that? Or?
Yeah, I'm not going to walk out here holding my head. I mean, they imposed their will on the last 2 years. Like, there wasn't anything you can do about it. They just come out and was going to dominate you, and they didn't do that. And so I think we have closed the gap. I think it's hard because of their facilities and the finances and where they're at in their location to get those type of transfers. But we're going to get them. It may take us a little bit, but we're going to try to get there.
Coach, also with the offensive side there, you know, not really be able to get the running game going. How does that affect the passing game?
You know, our passing game is really built off of our run game. And so when defenses have to get more guys out in the box to defend the run, that's when Jesse, you know, opened up a lot of the passing game. And so that wasn't effective, and so we're just kind of off. We did get a couple RPOs where it's a fake, and we hit a couple longer slants, and so we were able to do a little bit of that. But other than that, they kind of got us out of our game plan.
Along with that, you know, you said you hit a couple of deep shots. It seemed like you had going for more of those deep shots today.
We intentionally we were going to call 5 deep shots, and we said we got to go 3 for 5. and you know, we only went 1 for 5, but it still challenged them, and we were able to make the one big play that turned into a touchdown, and so we tried to do that. We just got to do a better job executing.
You guys are also playing against some really good pass rushers, but you were able to get them to jump quite a few times.
Yeah.
How does that kind of affect the defense later on then by setting them up, trying to get them in their head?
Yeah, they had a bunch of offsides, and so I don't think anything bothered those defense.
They move around though at the line a lot. I mean, I just see
I
that.
think they were out there playing ball.
They'll take 5 yards and they get to the quarterback on the next one.
Yeah, they won the G Pool lottery.